जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। यमुनतीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजाकचरष्टोत्तर सुत श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजाकचरष्टोत्तर सुत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री मथुरा धाम की जय। मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। ताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki So we are reading from Śrimad Bhāgavatam, chapter 26, text 15. The chapter 26 entitles Fundamental Principle of Material Nature. Text 15. एतावान् एव सांख्यातो ब्राह्मणा सा गुणस्य सन्निवेशो मया प्रोक्त या काल पंचवंश विंशका एतावान् एव सांख्याभ्यो ब्राह्मणा सगुणस्सः सन्निवेशो मया प्रोक्त या काला पंचविंशकः. एतावान् एव सांख्यातो ब्राह्मणा स गुणस्य सन्निवेशो मया प्रोक्तो यः काला पंचविंशकः. एतावान् एव सांख्यातो ब्राह्मणा स गुणस्य सन्निवेशो मया प्रोक्तो या काला पंचविंशकः. Words to words meaning. Etavan, so much. Eva, just. Sankyataha, enumerated. Brahmanaha, a Brahman. Shagunasya, with material qualities. Ha, indeed. Sanniveshaha, arrangement. Maya, by me. Proktaha, spoken. Yaha, which. Kalaha, time. Panchavimshakaha, the 25th. Translation and purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swāmī Srila Prabhupada. All these are considered the qualified Brahman, the mixing element, which is known as time, is counted as 25th element. Please repeat after me responsibly. All these are considered the qualified Brahman, the mixing element, which is known as time, is counted as the 25th element. Purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. According to the Vedic version, there is no existence beyond Brahman. Sarvam kal idam Brahma. It is stated also in the Vishnu Purana that whatever we see is Parasya Brahmana Shakti. Everything is an expansion of energy of the Supreme Absolute Truth. Brahman, when Brahman is mixed with the three qualities, goodness, passion and ignorance, there results the material expansion, which is sometimes called Saguna. Brahman, and which consists of these 25 elements. In Nirguna Brahman, where there is no material contamination, or in the spiritual world, the three moods of goodness, passion, and ignorance are not present. Where Nirguna Brahman is found, simple unalloyed goodness prevails. Saguna Brahman is described by the Sankhya system of philosophy as consisting of 25 elements, including the time factor, past, present, and future. So, Prabhupada gave lecture on this sloka in Bombay, 15 December 1974. Now, text 15, right? 24 December 1974, Bombay, Prabhupada gave lecture on this sloka. Prabhupada says, this chanting is chanting of the Veda mantra. Go on. Nitai. All these are considered the qualified Brahman, the mixing elements, which is known as the time, is counted as the 25th element. Prabhupada is speaking. Etavan eva sankyato brahmana sagunasya sannivesho maya prokta ya kala pancha vimshaka. So, sankyata, sankyayati iti sankhya. This is Sankhya philosophy. To know an analytical study of the whole cosmic manifestation. That is called Sankhya philosophy. I want to elaborate on this, what Prabhupada speaks. Everybody can pay attention. Get Bhagavad Gita. We have Bhagavad Gita. So, Sankyata, Sankhayati iti Sankhya. This is Sankhya philosophy. To know analytical study of the whole cosmic manifestation. That is called Sankhya philosophy. It is physical. So here Prabhupada speaking, because Prabhupada is completely, he knows the Sanskrit completely 100%. That is the Prabhupada explaining Sankhayati iti Sankhya. This is Sankhya philosophy. To know analytical study of all cosmic manifestation. That is called Sankhya philosophy. It is physical. So, first of all, I would like to like a Bhagavad Gita, the 5 basic truths are explained. One is science of God. Second is science of the soul. Third is material nature. Fourth is time. Fifth is karma. These are the 5 basic truths are explained. So material nature mean, now that's what this entitled this chapter called Fundamental Principle of Material Nature. Okay. This is a Sankhya philosophy to know analytical study of the whole cosmic manifestation. That is called Sankhya philosophy. It is physical. So, I would like to highlight about the word philosophy. You will find in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, text 39. Okay. Thus, for I have described this knowledge to you through analytical study. Now listen as I explained it in terms of working without fruit results. O Sannaprata, when you act in such knowledge, you can free yourself free from the bondage of works. So you will find this word philosophy comes in this purport by Srila Prabhupada. Thus, the Buddhi Yoga mentioned in this verse is devotional service of the Lord. And the word Sankhya, see the word came here, Sankhya, mentioned herein, has nothing to do with the atheistic Sankhya Yoga, initiated by the impostor Kapila. So this is the first thing. Now, this chapter is called, this was spoken by Kapila Dev. Kapila Dev is the incarnation of Krishna. I would like to highlight on that. I think there are two places are explained about incarnation of Kapila Dev. That is first canto, chapter 3. Okay? Krishna is the source of all incarnation. There it explains about Kapila incarnation. Okay? Haribol. Say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. 3 times chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So, this is Śrimad Bhāgavatam, first canto, chapter 3, text 10. Okay? Panchama Kapilo Nama Siddhesha Kala Viplutam Provacha Surya Sankhyanam Sankyam Tattva Grama Vinirnayam. The fifth incarnation, named Lord Kapila, is foremost among perfect beings. He gave an exposition of the creative elements and metaphysics to Ashuri Brahmana. For in course of time, this knowledge had been lost. I just wanted to say about that. So Kapila is the incarnation of Krishna. Now, Prabhupada gave nice purport. The sum total of the creative elements is 24 in all. Each and every one of them is explicitly explained in the system of Sankhya philosophy. Okay? Sankhya philosophy is generally called metaphysics by European scholars. The etymological meaning of the Sankhya is that which explained very lucidly by analysis of the material elements. This was done for the first time by Lord Kapila, who is said herein to be fifth in the line of incarnations. I think I would like to also highlight on second canto, I think, that is scheduled incarnation, right? Also talks about Kapila. Okay? This is a second canto, chapter 7, scheduled incarnation with specific functions. Text 3. Okay? Translation. The Lord then appeared at the Kapila incarnation, being the son of Prajapati Brahmana, Kardama, and his wife Devhuti, along with 9 other women, he spoke to his mother about self-realization, by which in that very lifetime she became fully cleansed of the mud of the material modes and thereby achieved liberation, the path of Kapila. Please everybody repeat after me. The Lord then appeared at the Kapila incarnation, being the son of the Prajapati Brahmana, Kardama, and his wife Devhuti, along with the 9 other women. He spoke to his mother about self-realization, by which in that very lifetime she became fully cleansed of the mud of material modes, thereby achieved liberation, the path of Kapila. So this is another reference about incarnation of Kapila. These are very, very important for our understanding. I don't know whether Prabhupada gave lecture on this sloka. It's not there. I think it'll go back to that first canto. There is a lecture given by Srila Prabhupada about Kapila. Right? 16 September 1972. Okay? Let us hear a little bit. This is also very interesting. Okay? Prabhupada speaking. So Sankhya means, some means complete. Kya means description. Complete description of creation. Kala Viplutam, there is a complete description how the cosmic manifestation is created. But people forget it. Kala Viplutam. So this knowledge is existing since the time of creation. Everything materially created has got 6 stages. The first stage is creation. The second stage is growth. The third stage is maintenance. The fourth stage is production. The fifth stage is dwindling. And the sixth stage vanishing. This is anything material. Further Prabhupada speaking, the scientists, they are very much busy. Just this morning, our scientist, Sarup Damodara, he is my sannyasi guru. He is the Prabhupada's successor. Right? Krishna Kripa Prabhu. Bhakti Sarup Damodar Swāmī is the Prabhupada's successor. Yeah? No, he is initiated guru. That I am trying to say. Now Prabhupada is referring, no, the name. That is I am trying to say. You know. Sarup Damodara was speaking about an article The scientists are very much busy that the source of supply is being decreased. Just like a petroleum gas that is diminishing. Now, whole modern materialistic civilization depending on the motor car, aeroplanes, transportation. So if the petroleum supply stops, then what will be the condition of the society? Formerly, there was no need of going to see a friend 30 miles away because every friend was within village. Now, because we have got a motor car, we create friendship with a man who lives 50 miles away. We accept a job 50 miles away. In Hawaii, our Gaur Sundara was going to attend office 50 miles off. By 50 miles off, in big cities like in New York, we are in New York, right? Not we are in New York, we are in Vaikuntha or Goloka, whatever you say. Prabhupada says ISKCON is not in New York, right? Every day morning announcing transcendental. So we are not in America. Am I right, Krishna Kripa? Prabhu? Prabhupada says, we are not in America. So Prabhupada is talking about New York. Okay, by 50 miles off, in big cities like New York, Calcutta, we have seen people are coming to attend their office from hundreds miles off. I have seen also in aeroplane, there are many people. I have seen in England, many workers or gentlemen, they are coming from Glasgow to London for working by aeroplane. We have created a civilization that we have created a facility for transport by motor car or by aeroplane. But side by side, we have created another difficulty, that a man has to go to his work 300 miles away, side by side. Formerly, a man used to work on his field, few steps from his house. Now we have created facilities of transport. Therefore, we have to go to work 300 miles away from home. This is the position. But they have no brain. They are thinking they are advancing. Advancing in this way that for my livelihood, I have to go 300 miles, 3 hours at least, not less than 3 hours or 6 hours, I have to spoil. Then I can go to my office. Then I work there whole day. Again come, again 6 hours. Then I come to at night to sleep along with my family for 3 hours. Yes, this is our facility. Yes. There is a story. Not a story, it is a fact. One day, one grown-up child was asking his mother, "Who is this gentleman?" Okay? The father was there. So the mother said, "He is your father, my dear child." Sitaram, you are hearing? No, I am telling you are hearing. My dear child, so he did not see his father until he grew 3 years or 4 years old. Because when he was child, the father was rising early in the morning. At the time child was sleeping. He was going to office, and when he comes back, the child was sleeping. Haribol. Krishna Kripa. Sleeping also is very interesting. So Prabhupada was telling, he was going to office, and when he come back, the child was sleeping. So unless the child grew 4 years old, he could not see his father. Is it not the position of this? It is a story or an instruction. Because the gentleman was going office early in the morning. They start at 6 o'clock from home to catch the first train. We have seen in Calcutta. First train is 7 o'clock, then come in Calcutta after 2 hours, 9 o'clock. Then attend office, again catch another train, 5 o'clock. He goes late at night. In Bombay also, big cities, this is the position. So we are advancing in science, but at the same time, the so-called science, at the same time, we are creating many disadvantages. From practical experience, I say that when I came to your country in India, it is very difficult to get a telephone. You have to wait in the waiting list at least for 2 years, or you have to bribe the authority. Say 5,000, 2,000, like that. So when I got this facility of telephone, because as soon as deposited $40, the next day the telephone was in my room. So I was very glad. But after getting my telephone, I was disturbed always. Some of my students phoning me, cling, and Swamiji, how you are feeling? At 12 o'clock at night. Yes. So I asked him, it is the time to inquire? I am very sorry. Not only one, I become so much disturbed. Then I asked them, get out of this telephone. Yes. So try to understand, the so-called facility of the modern science means creating so many difficulties also. That is the position. Just like formerly a preacher could not come to your country, say 50 years or 100 years ago. So he was preaching within his limit. But we have got now facilities. So we are preaching everywhere. So from Krishna consciousness, we can utilize all facilities in proper channel, but not materially. Now, we are utilizing this facility of aeroplane. That means we are getting good chance for serving Krishna. Haribol. See, Krishna consciousness does not mean only when we are in the temple. This devotee should know this. Of course, in the temple, all discipline we follow. This is within the temple. But when you go out, when you come out of the temple room, still same position we have to use as a Krishna conscious. What I'm trying to say that, Because Prabhupada says Krishna consciousness is not blind. I am studying also, this is very interesting. Of course, I am studying, of course I am from India, but I know I am studying. Even in the West, like a devotees, not only America, anywhere, ISKCON, devotees are very much studying, That is, they are very expert in giving lectures also, because of the background of studying, In another, what I would like to say, it is a science. Krishna consciousness is a great science. Nothing to do with America or Europe or India. It is a science. That is a devotee is able to speak, Maybe he's Russian, maybe he's Chinese, maybe he's Mexican. But he's speaking. It's not a question of monopoly, what is it called? India, no, of course. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bharata bhumite manusya janmaya janma sartha karo karo paropakar. That is okay, but still now, because Prabhupada gave so much understanding, so not only Bharata bhumi, everybody can preach now. American bhumi, sartha karo janma. We are seeing now so many Americans, right? Devotees, they are preaching. So, that I just wanted to say. Prabhupada is talking about modern facilities we use for serving Krishna. Actually, yesterday I was just thinking about, I think, like we all using all modern technology, and we may not be expert to inventing all this microphone or TV, telephone, whatever, all technology. But those who found this technology, they are also getting benefit, Prabhupada says, because we are using their technology in the service of Krishna. Am I right, Krishna Kripa Prabhu? Prabhupada says that. So they also get benefit. So this is the understanding of Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness, so there is no limit for understanding. That I wanted to say about that. Materialists, they are getting this facility so that the child cannot recognize him. So we can take all facilities. So therefore we are actually utilizing the scientific improvements for the benefit of the people. The karmis, they cannot. They are in difficulties in the actually. So the Sankhya philosophy is analytical study of the element of creation. Samyak kyayati. Samyak means completely. Kyayate. So how? First of all, there was a vibration. Then from vibration, there was a sky creation. Beginning of creation, then from sky there was a sound, then from sound there was the air, then from air there was the electricity or fire, then from electricity there was the water, and from water there is land. This is shortly described. Then how this mind is created, intelligence is created. See, Haribol. So these are all very, important for our understanding. These are described in the second canto of Śrimad Bhāgavatam also, in many places. So it is not that we are simply chanting and dancing. That is the ultimate goal of life. Okay, chanting, dancing. Of course, chanting, dancing also, there are different level of chanting, dancing, right? Krishna Kripa Prabhu, am I right? A nearby devotee also chanting, dancing. A pure devotee also, right, Sitaram Prabhu? So that is chanting dance is also different level. One who has a pure love for God is also chanting dancing. We are also chanting dancing, but we are not as pure as, great Mahabhagavatas. Our chanting, dancing is still on mental plane. Am I right? Right? No. So Prabhupada is telling, in how the controller created. These are described in the second canto, Śrimad Bhāgavatam also. In many places. So it is not that we are simply chanting and dancing. That is the ultimate goal of life. But we know how this creation has taken place, how it is being maintained, how it will be annihilated. What will happen after annihilation? Everything we know by the Sankhya philosophy. But they do not know. The so-called scientists, they are troubled what will happen next. That is the. So Kapila Muni is the incarnation of God. He described Sankhya philosophy and Bhakti Yoga. The long lecture, actually I would like to stop here. Any question? I would like to get. Okay, Hare Krishna. Krishna Kripa Prabhu, question? So much is there, unlimited understanding. Sitaram Prabhu, any question? Prabhu, so much is there. It is completely transcendental. That is why it's called transcendental. Krishna consciousness, transcendental. But we are not transcendental. Transcendental also has so much meaning, I would like to say in the proper rights on Sri Ishopanishad, what is transcendental? In introduction in Sri Ishopanishad, Prabhupada speaking about transcendental. Okay? Vedic knowledge is called Shabda Pramana. And another name is Shruti. Shruti means that this knowledge has to be received simply by oral reception. The Vedas instruct that in order to understand the transcendental knowledge, Arival. See, every day we are singing to Srila Prabhupada. Sitaram Prabhu, what we sing? Dibya Gyan Rude Prakasito. Every day we are singing. From ecstatic prema, by him ignore and destroy. The Vedic sister sing of his character, our spiritual master, ocean of mercy. Friend of the poor Lord, O Master, be merciful, give us the shade of your Lord. Your fame is spread all over three worlds. So this is the position of the Acharya. Every day we are worshipping Srila Prabhupada. He is the Guru for everyone. He may not be a Guru for Diksha Guru, but you cannot say that he is not my Guru. No. He is Guru for whole world. Sitaram Prabhu, right? He may not be Diksha. That is why it's recommended Acharya Upasana. Every day you have to worship the Acharya. Anyway, so there are a lot of quotations I tried to make. I am studying this. Knowledge from beyond the universe. Within this universe, material knowledge. See, And beyond this universe, transcendental. So we should not use it so light about the transcendental. That is the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita also talks about transcendental knowledge. Right? Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter is called transcendental knowledge. Any question? Very, very interesting for me. I don't know. Yeah. We see these are very, very important. So when Prabhupada speaks, he is a realized Acharya. You cannot compare. When he says, Prabhupada says, we also say we. There is so much different. That is, Prabhupada is transcendental. That is why you can see, especially in the West also, this is see the Vyasas and how they're putting. This is called transcendental. You understand? See, this is the down one is the material nature. See? Prabhupada is above material nature. That is the Simhasana. Transcendental. Prabhupada is transcendental Acharya. Divine. Nitya Siddha, eternally liberated. Goloka Vrindavan. He came from Goloka. You know that? So, no, what I'm trying to say, Krishna speaking about transcendental, it is a science. When you say transcendental, we are not realized, still we are on bodily platform. Am I right or wrong? Yeah, bodily platform we are in. That is the Prabhupada always said, don't imitate. It is very dangerous, imitating. Example, when Krishna says, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmani Gavyasni, what does it mean? You can see the pictures. It is, I don't know, the pictures also changing. The Pandit, especially sannyas, that's why they showed the picture of sannyas, who sees everybody's equal vision. So everything has so much meaning. But artificially we think that we are all one. This is against our philosophy. Spiritually also there is a varieties, not one. Right? Even the dress, you see, Brahmachari has a different dress, Grihastha has a different dress. How can you say one? Prabhu, you are also brought up in the...
I'm not just saying that the soul is transcendental because it's a philosophy. We talk about
Sitaram Prabhu,
we're talking about Sangha.
you understand?
We are all one in the spirit. We are all one in the spirit.
No. See, theoretically, you have to be very practical. Like God is everywhere, right? Why only in the temple God? So this is the philosophy understanding. Even though God is very close to us, but is far away, because we are not qualified to go inside. Anyway, this is the, am I right, Krishna Kripa Prabhu? Like temple is not different from Krishna. Anyway, no, I'm just telling that, you see, the karmi cannot go inside. Even devotee cannot go, first initiated. Only second initiated allowed to inside. Krishna, you can touch. Anyway, so this is the, it's called Advaya Jnana. So what I'm trying to say, we are not one. Sannyasa has a different dress. Again in sannyasa there are 4 stages. How can you say one? Right, Sitaram? Huh? How can you say one? Am I right? They are different level. No. Anyway, Hare Krishna. Bolo Sri Krishna Bhagavan ki, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki. Govinda, Govinda.